Hello, my name is Eddie Tofpik. I'm Head of Technical Analysis and Senior Markets Analyst at ADM Investor Services International Limited. Here is your daily technical analysis of Brent crude oil, spot gold, and Bitcoin. However, before we start, I just wanted to let you know that no AI, that is artificial intelligence, was ever used in the composition, production, or recognition of any of the patterns, levels, analysis, or on any related items on these, my charts. This was all authentic intelligence, all my own original work, as I think you deserve to have that. So with that,
ICE Brent crude oil futures. An immediate countering key reversal up, and quite a long bullish white Mariposa after the previous session's counter-reactionary bearish dark cloud cover pattern. This was a proper break up and away from the previous pattern of an impromptu dark blue May and July 2025 to January 26 bear channel, as well as an up and away from the flatlining gold long moving average, currently at 65.74. And on top of that, it was a sharp move up and close over the previously somewhat surprising capping bright red neckline extension, currently at 66.33. And that's of the March to May 2020 reverse head and shoulders bottom. As I said yesterday, and I quote, "To be honest, I am somewhat surprised by this cap," end of quote. But I also said 2 days ago, and I quote, "a little dubious about the move higher, as the previous week saw a similar attempt higher that got quickly batted down, so take care," end of quote. Well, what I thought might be a possible horn top has turned out to be a possible bullish halfway hesitation, with a potential up to the 69.70 area, if prices can exploit this move higher. The market rose up and closed over the July 2021 low at 67.43, but stopped rising soon thereafter, as beyond this, we have a significant congestion band stretching from 68.69 to 72.29. This all ties in with what I said yesterday when I spoke, and I quote, "Overall, I'm just starting to wonder if the action through most of January is either a double top with a potential down to the lows of January, or a potential bullish halfway hesitation with aspirations up to the 69 to 70 area overhead," end of quote. Right now, the latter seems to be in the ascendancy. Now, so far today, a move higher, but not as far as the start of the congestion at 68.69, before turning lower for now, though again, not too far from yesterday's close. Spot gold. Yet another new all-time high and high close, this time with a bullish closing long white Mariposa and 7th consecutive bullish white soldier. This time the move up was not a spike higher above the dark blue upper time, currently at 50.45 of the mid-September to late October bullish shift pitchfork, but a wholesale move higher that halted just under the 100% projected Fibonacci line at 51.99. I've today drawn a new bright green January-based quite steep bull channel, that's currently 50.05 to 53.27, to try and capture the market's move. I really don't like this bright green bull channel, as it seems too steep, way too steep to me, but it might work engaging the market's angle of attack. Overhead we have the next higher 100% projected Fibonacci line at 54.48. Now so far today, a new move higher, with a new all-time high, though so far the bright green upper bull channel line seems to be corralling in the market quite well. The nearest compound Gann number is at 52.65. Bitcoin I should say, not US dollar Bitcoin, but just Bitcoin on its own. A possible hanging man yesterday and second bullish white soldier after the previous session's combined immediate countering bullish Harami and bullish opening white Mariposa. For now, the market has, for a third, possibly a fourth time, dodged the bearish bullet after moving up and away from the bright red neckline extension, currently at 88.081, and that's the August to October reverse head and shoulders bottom. This neckline has been in the recent past a key support, especially on a consecutive closing basis, as it's formed despite its piercings, none of which have seen more than one close below, since November last year, it has formed the lower trend line to a small, shallow bull channel. The upper trend line is the purple November 2024 to February 25 double top neckline, currently at 97,352. What had added to the recent overall bearish pressure was the failed early December 25 to January this year bullish cup with handle pattern, and how this failure has opened up some thoughts on the whole action since possibly as far back as early October last year to date being a bearish halfway hesitation action. This idea is still not over and would need very, very close consideration should prices stabilize below the bright red neckline. Thus, looking lower, we have the 38.2% Fibonacci line of November 22 to October 25 move at 83,987 and the 50% Fibonacci line of the January 24 to October 25 move at 82,379. It is, as I said last week and this week, and I quote, "In many ways this is starting to look like the Alamo on a consecutive closing basis for bulls on any attempts lower." End of quote. Meanwhile, on top, we have moving into the frame the green short medium moving average, currently at 92,343. So far today, well, not much either side of yesterday's close, seemingly a somewhat nervous market.
Thank you for listening. This short version broadcast gives the essential market patterns and consequences. Please be aware of the risk disclaimer posted both at the front and at the back of this broadcast. Copyright is Eddie Tofpick and ADM Investor Services International Limited. And here comes the final important bit.